feat for India as ISRO's PSLV-C60 rocket has taken to the skies carrying the space docking experiment SpaDex mission on board. In fact, to demonstrate the rendezvous and the docking in a space environment. The rocket lifted off from the first launch pad at ISRO's launch complex in Sriharikota at around 2200 hours IST. The weather conditions were also favorable for the launch. In fact, the PSLV is ISRO's workhorse rocket.
आसमान पूरी तरह साफ, इसलिए दूर तक हम देख सकते हैं। इस बार प्रथम चरण का प्रतिकन भी पूरी तरह साफ दिखाई देगा हमें, तथा तृतीय चरण का प्रज्वलन शुरू।
Second stage separated, third stage ignited.
यान अपने उद्दिष्ट दिशा की ओर।
Third stage separated.
We have a confirmation from Range Operations Director that the third stage
The passengers on the rocket are a pair of satellites, each weighing 220 kgs at liftoff, called the chaser and the target. Each of the satellites can play a role of the other if necessary. The precision injection capabilities of the PSLV rocket will be used to insert the satellites in a slightly different orbit where they will achieve a separation of nearly 20 kilometers. The chaser will then close in on the target and then interfere. In fact, this capability is required for future ISRO missions, including the Chandrayaan 4 space sample return mission to the moon and the assembly of the Indian space station, which is known as Bharatiya Antariksh Station. There are sensors on board that will continue to operate after the docking demonstration. The upper stage of the rocket has been converted into the PSLV orbital experiment platform that carries an additional 24 payloads from Indian industries and academia. ISRO will be the fourth country in the world to demonstrate space docking capabilities after United States, Russia and China if the mission is successful. ISRO has integrated a video camera to the monitoring the docking operations. Both the chaser and target satellites are loaded with sensors to ensure a smooth docking, including laser range fingers and rendezvous sensors, as well as proximity and docking sensors. Both the satellites are equipped with solar panels to generate power and transfer power from one satellite to the other in one of the goals of the mission. The satellites will continue to operate secondary payloads after the docking operation. This was the 99th orbital flight of ISRO, which will make next one its 100th, which is expected to be the GSLV F-15 flight, which was initially supposed to be launched this year itself. The pair of satellites were precisely separated from the launch vehicle, marking a successful mission.
All of you have seen the majestic liftoff and the launch and the perfect injection of the SpaDex. For us, this is the 99th launch of any launch vehicle from Satish Dhawan Space Center. So that's also a very important number. So we are going for the 100th launch and in the beginning of next year. In this 99th launch, the PSLV, the Corelon configuration of the PSLV-C60, placed two SpaDex satellites weighing 220 kg into a circular orbit of 475 kilometers. But not that, this mission is having a POEM-4 payload, which hosts 24 research and development payloads. They are not satellites, they are going to be attached to the stage, conducting experiments for next 2 months. The upper stage of the PSLV will act as a spacecraft, providing all the housekeeping support for the payloads to operate. And that will be done in a lower orbit. That will be lowered to 350 kilometers. And the process is currently going on, still not reached there. So tonight, in another, maybe in less than an hour, it will reach. After that, we will have many activities to continue. You heard that the SpaDex will have many operations tomorrow onwards.